Look at him, the car in front of me. The car in this left lane right here. Look at the amount of space in front of this car. Why is it driving so slow? It's not raining that bad. But they trying to stay close to me for some reason. The car in front of me, it's now in front of me, but it was in the lane on the right. And it had this huge amount of space in front of it, but it was trying to stay close to me. It's too late. I already got the car. I don't need you to be all up on their ass like that. And then, there you go. If you can get the license plate, great. If you can't, at least people know what the car, truck, van looks like. And so they can go get the next one. This is one right here. Look at this car on my right. Look at all the space that's in front of the car and the truck. Why? Why? See how they try to get you? They get you to pay attention to your peripherals. And then they slow down in front of you so that you rear end them. I keep trying to say, I'm not falling for that. They just won't stop. They will not stop. Even if it means being recorded. They won't stop. And that is your benefit. They won't stop. Maybe they think I'm pretending. Right? Check out this truck coming up with the U-Haul. That's one of them. Because they didn't have those lights on, and all of a sudden got in my rear view, turned those lights on. Look at those license plates, right? That red truck. Even if I was unable to catch the license plate, you see what make and model that is, right? Might be a Toyota, might be a Dodge, I'm not sure. But they're riding each other's asses so that we can't get their license plates. But the key's not just to get the license plate, it's to get the make and model of the car. Because at the very least, you know what to look for when you wonder why these cars are doing all this crazy shit around you. Oh, wait a minute. I remember seeing that video where the person was driving a Mazda or a Toyota, a black Toyota. That might be the car, right? Oh yeah, I remember him saying something about all of them having these bright ass lights on and getting behind you so they can see you and always staying just enough distance away so that if you were recording them, you couldn't make out the license plate. I can't guarantee that everything's going to be exactly as I'm experiencing it because they tailor it to you. That's what makes it so good. That's what makes it get in your head, right? Everybody's not afraid of the same things. Everybody's not worried about the same things. That's why they have to infiltrate your life in some way. Use that. What's their information is your information. So you know how they're going to come at you. You know when they're going to come at you. I said this in the previous video and I'm going to say it again. They force you to be the best version of yourself. Right? They force you to face your fears. They force you to deal with those emotional traumas that you may have that trigger you and cause you to go ballistic or curl up in a ball. You got to deal with it. Because then it's no longer your trigger, it's their bait. So you know when they're going to come. You know what they're going to do, and they can't help themselves but do it. Because then what they're doing doesn't work. And they're going to keep doing it because for some strange reason, they think that they're going to trigger you. And if you're like me, you have your moments where you just need to release. Right? And so that's where I have to do my work. I need to find a way that I can release all the pressure and emotion that I've held in without doing things that feed into their work. Like losing my damn mind and driving around like I'm crazy and going after them. And ultimately painting myself in a bad light because it makes me less credible. Right? So if I get pulled over, if I'm on video acting foolish, it feeds into their work. But if I'm calm and I'm just taking video and pictures and saying, look at what this cat is doing, why is this cat doing that? It makes no sense for how a person drives. Why are there so much space between them and the car in front of them? Why are they lingering and trying to line up with what I am so they can see each other? No. Humans don't drive that way. And you can see there's police that don't do nothing. If anything, they're participating in it. Why are you allowing people to linger? Why are you allowing people to flash up behind you and put on bright lights? Why are you allowing people to get in front of you and step on their brakes? Why are you not doing anything about that? Why? Because they're complicit in it. I can't tell you how many times I've lost my mind and been going after one of these people only to see a cop drive by all of a sudden. Well, that's convenient. You weren't here a moment ago when these cats was doing what they were doing to me, but now all of a sudden, when I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna get mine, now you show up. Now you conveniently drive by. And that's when I realized, okay, I gotta slow down a little bit because I went after this dude and I saw the cop and said, I don't care. I'm not gonna change what I'm doing. And what did that cop name? The very thing that I was doing. And then, whether I don't know if that was advice or a warning, said, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep doing this. You're developing a reputation. Basically, no one is going to believe you when you say someone's doing something to you because you have all these instances of you going after people and looking like you're raging out. Her. Incorporated. I need to be different. I can't run on my emotion. I can't let that cause me to react in the way that I want to, which is to choke a motherfucker out. I channel that. Take pictures. Take video. People will say, I'm not just randomly videotaping people. Shit, I wouldn't even have my camera out if I didn't need to, because this shit is so consistently constant. And what you do is show this is not coincidence. It can't happen every day, all day, every day, all day, every time you leave your house. It can't do that. That's not possible. That's intention. That's planned. That's organized. Like I said, that's not natural human behavior. And these cats know stuff about behavior because their tactics are very good at getting the results, at driving people crazy. Right? They have somebody that understands human thinking, human behavior, psychology, sociology. They have somebody that understands that stuff at a significant level, at a doctoral level. Otherwise, how would they be able to do the stuff that they're doing? How would they know exactly what to do and how to do it to trigger you to react? So you got to rise above that. You got to be better than that. You've got to endure. Then document and publish. Document and publish. They can't keep doing it. But they will. Because it doesn't work when they don't make you know that they are there. It doesn't work when they don't make themselves known to you. It does not work if they do not trigger you with those things, which means doing those same behaviors over and 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 over again. So you got to be on your game. You got to stay in your head. And you got to understand that you're okay. Because they're going to keep doing the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Their greatest strength is their greatest weakness. Their numbers and their need to make sure that you know who they are and where they are. Do what you got to do to make sure that you know when it's coming, right? You know when it's coming. They're not hiding it. And even when you catch them, you have several other people that are going to come right behind them and do the same thing. Because it doesn't work if you don't know who they are, where they are. Then they're just another average person on the street, in the store, in the car. And when I finally get all my stuff together, you'll see. Because I'll be able to document when I'm not in my car and I'm on the street. I'll have video recordings, I'll have audio recordings, because it's not just in the car, right? They do things to trigger you, audioly, I don't know if that's a word or not. Sounds, noises. It's all a part of human behavior. It's all a part of psychology. It's like they're training you, right? And if you're smart enough to pick up on it, you're smart enough to ignore it. I'm in my house all the time and I hear cars revving up and cars idling and all this other stuff. Dogs barking, kids walking by my house talking. You got kids standing by my house making comments. I'm a grown-ass man. You think I care what a 12-year-old thinks? You gotta be tripping. I don't care what they're saying and what they're doing. She could come call me a name to my face. I'm sorry. Let me apologize to you, because somehow I made you believe that I care what you think. Give a damn what some little girl thinks. I'm a grown-ass man. And the issue and the problem that they now need to worry about is they have desensitized me to their children. Now, if your children's going to play the game, I'm going to play the game with them. I'm going to blame your parents for putting you, making you, or however it is that they've decided to participate in this. It is your parents' fault. My children are grown almost, and I don't talk to them about this because I don't want to involve them. That's what a parent should do. Protect your child, not bring them to the fire and then tell them to jump in it. What kind of parent are you? But I cannot allow that to be something that is used against me. I will not allow that. And I was raised by a wonderful black woman who taught me to cherish all women, to treat them with the highest authority, with the highest admiration. And they've desensitized me to that. So ladies, if you're going to participate in this and you're going to come at me, you better be ready. I'm going to treat your ass just like a man. Which is very sad to me. You may even catch me hesitating. But you swing on me, I'm swinging back. I don't give a fuck if you roll down the window and you a little old white lady like the last time when I followed these people and caught me so off guard I didn't know what to do. Two little old white ladies staring at me like I'm about to murder them or something. Not now. What the fuck's going on? What are you doing? You better stop doing what you're doing because I'm gonna hurt you. This is your warning. Now everybody's getting it. I ain't really out here trying to hurt people, y'all. I'm using words that may imply that I'm out here trying to physically harm people. That's not my goal. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is make sure that people see that this ain't an accident, that it's not you, that you aren't going crazy, that the world is not conspiring against you, that you can leave your house and be safe, that there are people intentionally trying to negatively impact your life, keep you from doing what you need to do to be happy. Why is this car driving next to me? I get the police officers in front of them, but they don't need to be aligned with me. And he gets to slide over and cut me off, and the officer's right there. That's okay, though. Oh, guess what they're driving? A Kia. You're not going to catch me slipping. But you in my video now, though. Thank you. I done already told y'all that. You're not going to catch me slipping. It's a black Kia. License plate number CDMS 159 or something like that. But again, you saw it. It's there. What's up? The Toyota truck right here. Black license plate. Indiana, I think that says, or Montana. LK, I think there's a 3 or something in it. You see how fast they react to that? Which further makes me believe there are other ways of them getting information about me. I think I have a pretty good idea how it's happening. But like I said, if you know how it's coming, you know how it's going, you know when it's happening, start using that. Okay. You're getting information this way, let me feed you the information so that you end up where I need you to be so I can capture the information I need to capture. Sometimes it'll work in your favor, sometimes it won't. Sometimes you win the battle, sometimes you don't. I'm trying to win the war. So I gotta be willing to take L's, knowing that I'm gonna take W's too. Stay tuned for the next episode.